This is Machukanyarieko TV talk show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hoping that you are fine. I'm also fine. I take this opportunity to welcome you to Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. And today I'll still focus on one Simba Arati and is now close relationship to Fred Okengo Matiangi, despite them coming from one region. But what is my focus today? Today I want to look at whether Simba Arati comes with anything to Fred Okengo Matiangi's team. Is Simba Arati, who is the governor for Kisii County, an asset to Fred Okengo Matiangi? What is Simba Arati going to benefit by coming to Fred Okengo Matiangi's team? So that will form the basis of our analysis today. But before we proceed, if you are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe so that wherever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. And thanks to our resident subscribers for your continued support. Back to our discussion. There are debates as to whether the governor for Kisii County has come with any benefit to Fred Okengo Matiangi. What is your opinion? What is your opinion? If you have any opinion, kindly drop it in our commentary section. Of course, in this channel, we really focus on political happenings. My opinions are: one, Simba Arati is the debut party leader for ODM and is the governor for Kisii County. First, he gives credibility to Fred Okengo Matiangi and thus giving him support. It means that Okengo Matiangi now has a total support from Gusii land. Simba Arati has not just been a governor for Kisii County, but he has been a member of Dagoretti North, meaning that he is going to take Fred Okengo Matiangi in Dagoretti North, thus giving him entry to the larger county of Nairobi. In addition to that, Simba Arati is a deputy governor in one of the largest political parties in East and Central Africa, as he has been claiming. Why is this important to Fred Okengo Matiangi? Of late, there are quarrels, there are disagreement in ODM relationship or with the broad-based government. We have issues with Sifuna, Pap Owino, latest Nyang' Nyong, and James Orengo. With him being in that party, he is likely to move away with them. He is likely to convince them that your arguments are genuine. Why can't we try this man? Why can't we try to join Fred Okengo Matiangi? One of the problems that Fred Okengo Matiangi and Gachagua's alliance at large is facing is their entry to the northeastern part and the coast. Through this man, Simba Arati, it will become more easier for Fred Okengo Matiangi to get to the coast and the northern parts of the country, thus giving more life to the opposition Red Alliance. Simba Arati, being the party leader for ODM, deputy party leader for ODM, it means he also has got grassroots friends from those northern parts, coasts, of which he will try to bring to the front so that they can assist in moving their support forward. As I said in one of the clips, as things stand, the political war between the opposition and the ruling party is simply in the northern and the coast. Whoever wins the northern will be very successful. Whoever wins the youth in the northern part and the coast will be the next president come 2027. It is true that the older generation, led by their leaders, are wholeheartedly in the Ruto Kwanza government, but the young are not with them this time. Anyone who is able to convince the young will lead in the revolution of the northern as well as the coast. The young people are not with William Ruto in those areas. Will Simba Arati bring in Fred Okengo Matiangi from this perspective? Of course, with regard to Gachagua, it is extremely impossible to penetrate to those areas, more especially because of those of age. The old will try to tag him with 1 man, 1 vote, and 1 shilling, of which they feel that he is denying them, but that is of course political. The aged will try to tag him to that question or equation, but it will be next to impossible to convince the young people. The young people in those areas need a change. So what credibility, what does Simba Arati bring in? Simba Arati will bring in the entire Gusii and the so hostile Gachagua alliance areas, that is the coast and the northern. And I've said time and again that the northern and the coast will this time around determine the president of 2027. Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.